Greetings, Los Angeles Lakers fan. If you are a true passionate supporter of the club, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. We want to prove that the Lakers fan base is, in fact, the greatest in the United States. Before we move on to the news, drop a comment below telling us which city you're watching from. Now, let's get to the first piece of news. Bronny James trade update. Cavaliers emerge as serious contenders. Los Angeles. For Lakers faithful who hoped the father-son storybook would continue in purple and gold, the latest whispers around Bronny James are a cold splash of reality. What began the off-season as a likely continuation of the James dynasty in Los Angeles has shifted dramatically. Sources now suggest Bronny's departure from the Lakers is far more probable than it was just weeks ago, and Cleveland is being mentioned as a leading destination. How we got here? The off-season narrative changed the moment LeBron James announced he would not return to the Lakers in late June. Before that bombshell, the prevailing assumption around the league was simple. LeBron would re-sign, the Lakers would keep their veteran superstar, and Bronny would remain on the roster to learn and grow under his father's wing. That scenario now looks increasingly unlikely. A reporter with a track record of accurate scoops says a trusted contact reached out with a blunt update. Bron and Bronny back to Cleveland. The implication is twofold. Not only could Bronny be on the move, but LeBron himself may be headed back to the Cavaliers, creating a seismic ripple across rosters and plans. What this means for the Lakers. For Lakers fans, the prospect of losing Bronny is more than a roster move. It's a symbolic end to a chapter many hoped would define the franchise's next season. Bronny, who has averaged 2.9 points per game, is still in the developmental phase of his career. The Lakers front office now faces a choice: hold on to a young player with upside and sentimental value, or trade him for assets that better align with a championship window without LeBron. If teams around the league are indeed lining up to trade for Bronny after securing LeBron, the Lakers could find themselves in a seller's market, one that demands smart, immediate returns rather than long-term projects. That reality will test the organization's ability to pivot quickly and protect the franchise's competitive timeline. Why Cleveland makes sense. From Cleveland's perspective, the idea of reuniting LeBron with his son carries both basketball and narrative appeal. The Cavaliers are a franchise that, when in win-now mode, prioritizes assets that accelerate title contention. That could mean Bronny's role in Cleveland would be limited initially. A 2026-27 Cavs roster built to chase a championship might not have the patience for extended development minutes. Still, the mentorship factor cannot be overstated. Playing under a coach like Kenny Atkinson, known for player development, could offer Bronny a structured environment to refine his game, even if immediate playing time is scarce. For LeBron, a return to Cleveland would be a homecoming. For Bronny, it would be a high-pressure classroom.